evaluate how your team performed, obviously. Was it close in the beginning? You had to come from behind, and then, I mean, it was just lights out from there.
I think Mindy did great to start the game. I think Kinsley came in and pitched her butt off, and it helped us hitting. And we just, once the hit started going, it was contagious, and everybody started seeing the ball much better in the middle and the end of the game. So.
Between you, Ivy, and Kirsten, those three in the lineup are pretty intense. So how does that work for you guys? How do you see that succeed each time?
I think we complement each other really well. I think having Ivy and Kirsten in front of me really does a good job setting me up to hit the ball hard and any way I can to get them in once they get on base. They do a really good job of that. So.
Megan, take us through that play, the long shot that you ran and caught and got to know the wall out there in right center field. Just take us through. It was a great play. If you just want to take us through that play and the thoughts you were having as you just fiercely ran after that one.
I knew that was a good pitch by Kinsley, and that girl really got a good piece of the ball. I knew I had to go all out and help my pitcher not give up any outs, so I just ran through the wall and had to catch that ball. It wasn't dropping, so.
Went 3 for 3 for today, and part of a successful lineup for you guys today, getting 7 hits and really hitting the ball well. Just talk a little bit about your approach at the plate today and what you were trying to accomplish with every at bat.
My approach is just try and go opposite field, like Roger always tells me. See the ball and hit the ball hard, no matter where it goes. And I try to help my team as best as I can to get on base and do my best to get people in scoring position and scoring when they're on. So, just hit the ball hard, and whatever happens, happens.
And Coach, if you'll just start us off with an opening statement.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed y'all didn't ask her about the slide at third base. I mean, it was classic, so I hope everybody saw that, saw the footage, because I promise you we'll play it over and over and over again. You know, we started really slow, and that's not what we preach. We want to start fast, and we got behind in the first inning, had to make a change. And I thought when we made the change, KJ came in a really tough situation and got us out of the inning with no more damage. And you know, that was big for us to only go down 2-0 in the first inning, because it could have been a lot worse. And then we immediately came back and scored 2 and tied it up, and I think it kind of jump-started us a little bit and said, okay, we're here, now let's settle in and play. And, you know, got behind again, and then all of a sudden in the third inning we exploded for 4 runs, and I felt like when we did that, you know, we kind of started believing that the game was ours, and I think we took control of it from that point. But, you know, softball's a big momentum game, and you know, we get excited for a reason, and I think it generates a lot of momentum for us, and you know, we ride that wave as long as we can. But I'm proud of the kids for coming back, because, you know, a lot of times when you get down in a championship series like this, the doubt starts creeping in, because the last thing you want to do is lose game 1 and get in the loser's bracket right off the jump. But I'm real proud of them. I mean, that was a good team we just played. They're well coached, and that's a good win for us, so I'm happy.
Kind of off of that, you were able to take advantage of South Alabama's miscues, especially kind of in the circle when you saw them maybe get tired and have to change pitchers a little bit. So what did you begin to see from them that then made you guys begin to explode?
Well, I mean, I don't know that we necessarily care who was pitching there, because we've seen them both a lot. I mean, we've seen Devin over the years, and you know, we know what she throws. So when she came in, we're very familiar with her. I mean, she's a senior, and she's played a lot of games against us. So our kids are comfortable because we've seen a lot of film, and we studied it. She's a great pitcher. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But I think our kids were comfortable with our preparation, and I think you know, they've seen enough that they know what to expect. And you know, that was big. That was big when we scored the 2 in the 4th inning. It was big when K-Mac came up and hit that home run after they walked Ivy. And you know, that's what we have to do when they put Ivy on base. K-Mac and Megan got to make them pay for it. So, you know, those are good at bats that happen. And I'm real proud of Megan. She went 3 for 3, and she got 3 base hits. I mean, she hit one oppo, the last one that clanged the bell off the wall out there. I thought it was gone, but I mean, she was 3 for 3 with 3 really good hits, and you know, that's a good piece of work for her.
Obviously, we just talked about it after the game, but you know, looking ahead to Louisiana, obviously you faced them already this season. What's a strength of theirs that you think that you're going to have to either slow down or eliminate in order to win, especially on their home turf?
Well, Well, their pitcher's really good. I'm sure we'll see number 9, and she's really good. I mean, last weekend she threw a 14-inning game, and handled it all by herself. It was amazing, and so we got to solve that riddle a little bit. We got to figure out how to keep the momentum out of the stadium, because it's going to be loud, it's going to be crazy, they're going to be at us, and to me that's fun. I mean, I love playing here because of the atmosphere. This is what softball is all about, especially big time softball. So we have to do what we normally do. We have to get a fast start, and if we don't get a fast start, then we can't get a slow start. So we have to kind of hold serve and push the game, get it to the late innings, and our kids believe if we can get late, even or ahead, we're gonna win the game. So we just got to keep pushing. We like to win every inning, and that's what we're gonna try to do tomorrow. Don't try to win the game in the first inning. Just try to win the first inning. And that's what we're gonna talk about when we get back to the hotel tonight. But we're gonna enjoy this one. We'll start thinking about the Raging Cajuns here in about two hours. Look at a little film, and then we'll worry about that. But it was a good day for us, and I'm real proud of the team.
These tournaments are all about, you mentioned momentum. You get rolling, you play every day. What does it say confidence for the team to know that they were able to get rolling at the plate halfway through that game? It's something that you guys can carry into tomorrow's matchup against Louisiana.
Yeah, I think it was big for us. We got to have the kids on our team that are supposed to do well. And that happened today. We need Megan to do well, because Megan's a big part of what we do. We need Ivy to do well, because Ivy's a big part of what we do. And we have kind of got in the habit of maybe looking at Megan and looking at Ivy and saying, okay, go win it for us. And I'm real proud when the kids around them are doing something, because that takes all the pressure, not all the pressure. It takes some of the pressure off of Meg and Ivy. And they're great players, but guess what? This is a game of failure, and they can't succeed every single time. So we have to help them. And when they get help, and they can be them and just kind of relax and go to the plate and swing the bat, it helps them tremendously. So that's what we got to do. We got to have the players around Ivy and around Meg do well, have good at bats, and then in the circle, we got to get some production. We got to make sure that we're getting stuff done there that gives us a chance to win the game. And I feel good. I feel really good about the win today. I feel good about where we're at. And from a momentum standpoint, it's always great to win that first game. That first game is huge to me. When you go in the losers bracket right off, it's just a downer for the whole team. So we're going to see what we can get done tomorrow. I'm excited about it.
You mentioned needing production in Circle Jennings. Talk a little bit about her stepping up, coming into a tough situation at the start of the game, and just giving you 6 in the third. Solid pitching.
Well, I guess the thing I'm most proud of is, a lot of times you get called in the first inning and you have a pitcher that's not ready, okay? And I got to take my hat off to Daniel, our pitching coach, for having her ready to go in the first inning, because you don't go into a game trying to make a change in the first inning. The fact that she was prepared and ready to go, number one, that's awesome for Daniel to be able to do that. It also, for her, to be able to mentally go prepare, come in the game. And I think, if I'm not wrong, the bases were loaded when she came in, and she got out of it. I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. And I think that slamming the door right there, holding them to 2 in that situation, I felt like gave us a chance to say, okay, we got a chance here. Because, we're the home team today, so we got a chance. We had 7 more whacks at it. And, I always preach to the kids, hey, it's not over till the last out. We got to whack. So just go up there and do it. And I don't think anybody believed in our dugout that 2 runs was going to win that game from either side. So that was big when KJ came in. I mean, she transferred in to us, made a big impact her first year, and she's had a big impact this year. I don't know where we'd be without her. We're blessed to have her. She's probably as good or better a person as she is a pitcher. And, that means a lot to me as a coach. But she's been a blessing for us. And I was so happy as a senior that she was able to come in and get the win for our first win of the tournament. And you know what? She's going to have to keep pitching and keep doing it. So I was real proud of her.